Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It is Saturday. We're hanging out with the UEC. Thank you to everyone in the UEC for letting me join this awesome battle. This is the second battle of the weekend. It's Cook's Countercharge. And the first battle we had at the Hagerstown Turnpike, it was a knockdown dragout like these typically are in the UEC. But let's look and see who we have on the map today. 14th Louisiana going to be playing skirmishers today along with the 18th North Carolina. We got the 56th Virginia as well as the 8th Florida and the 8th Alabama making up the Mighty 88. Sorry about that. On the Union side, we've got the 2nd Delaware as well as the 52nd New York. That is the 3rd Brigade. We also have the 2nd U.S. Cav under Captain Eddie. We've got our Irish Brigade. The 5th U.S. is here as well, and the 4th New Jersey. Welcome back to the channel for the 4th New Jersey. So got a hell of a battle set up here at Cook's Countercharge. This is kind of, I'm guessing this is when Green had his men up near the Dunker Church. Once they pushed the boys out of the woods, this was the counterattack, and I'm thinking that's what this is. But again, I don't really know why they have the 52nd New York here. But Green had his men pushing all the way up to the Dunker Church, and Kershaw and those guys were trying to push him out of the woods. And I know Kershaw did attack here. And McCrae and Colquitt and those guys tried to help as well. But yeah, Green pushed all the way into those woods. All right, so the clock has started. Do we have a T? No, we don't. So we won't be able to see who's controlling the point of contention. But we'll do our best. We've got a lot of experience in these battles. So this one is a Confederate attack, and this is the defensive position. Now, last time we were here, the Union was able to defend this position, but it consisted of the Mighty 88. Can the 3rd Brigade hold this spot? There's your crazy Delawares. There's what's left of the 52nd New York. Looks like they've lost some men for the second battle. And we could have one side overpowering the other. Not too bad, to be honest. There's a couple more, but nothing typically bad. What you're going to see is the Union are going to try to protect this gun. They're going to try to get it back to their line if they can. That's your 51st New York, Silver Smurf in there, Zoidberg, Dot Point, Armageddon, Agmadon. I don't know how that name is. Sorry, I already went by. So the Confederates will typically attack either through this corn on that left side. Hogg and the boys love to get in and around this area right here. So watch for them doing that, trying to get in behind them. They know how to defend this spot, so they'll know how to attack it. And usually the Union will try to hold on this hill right here. And that's what they're doing now. And if they can't, they'll fall back to this position back here. So wide open field, lots of maneuvering. Should be a great battle. The clock has started, and the men are on the move. Let's go with the Confederate attack. And who's in the vanguard? 2 guesses. Up. It's Captain Hogg in the 8th Florida.
Company, halt! Hold. Fire by company, make ready! Ready. Take aim, boys!
Oh my god!
Hey. Take aim!
Which unit?
Fire!
Hogg and his men, you heard him ask him which unit. There are 3 of them attacking them right now. Oh, a massive volley. All right, so Hogg and the boys acting as a diversion while the rest of the Confederate Army goes through the corn. 18 North Carolina, you got 8th Alabama in the vanguard, and they're going to try to get up here and get on the flank of the Union. We'll go with them. And this artillery, these guys are not expecting it. Look at them. They just heard it on the left. It's the Alabama German Legion.
Run, Zoidberg!
You heard him. Run, Zoidberg.
Deeply humble. Deeply humble.
The Winners and the boys trying to come up and give them some defense here. 52nd New York. Into the corn. Captain Frank, he's going to hit him on the side here, hitting him on the flank. And here they come. Alabama German Legion, 18 North Carolina under a heavy assault by the 52nd New York. A heads-up play by Frank. What an attack. Can they hold it? Can they carry?
Secession is illegal.
And you can see they're doing it. Man, it's anybody's game. A lot of Alabama still here. Nosferatu still here. Oh, here come the 56th. Pouring out of the corn when they thought they had the win. Good kid with the flag. Keep running, good kid. Don't look back. Oh, he's dead. Artillery rolling up on people. And the 56 still charging. Silver Smurfin trying to get back to his line. Livington and the men. They're here. But they couldn't get the fire down on the 56th in time. And the Confederates with a great push to protect their spot. And you can see the Florida back down here now with a little bit more cover. But the Union doing their best to hold this spot. And 56 still out here in the field. Slaughter in danger. But the Union scurrying about like ants on an anthill. See the Smurfin looking at his gun like, what the hell happened here? All right, here come the 51st. 51st going to go head-to-head with the 8th Florida here in the 56th. See Smurfin going for a gun. Right up in the face of the enemy. Look at this crazy bastard. He wants to give Florida some up-close and personal chin music here.
They're playing back.
Yeah, just walked right up in the face of these enemies and took their gun and took their own gun, but. Oh, did Smurfin just go down? He said TK, so it looks like he got shot by his own guys.
Okay.
Welcome to the Civil War. It happened quite a bit.
Hey.
So after the first Confederate attack, we already got an artillery piece laying on its side. And Smurfin and Dot Point, they want their
Yeah, I
guns.
think he should not be RT anymore. The only thing he did was complain.
Is Zoidberg still with us?
Yeah, there's no point wasting tickets here if we can't even have it.
As far as I know, we had one skirmisher unit from the enemies on the far right, and one enemy unit with flag is also. Oh, both flags are shifting right. Okay.
Right, please.
Moving right. I'll leave my coalition here.
Because there's no way you're going to get those counts.
You see the communication that's going on. This is key, and this is what never, ever happens in pub matches. And even in some events, the guys don't communicate, but with good communication, you're going to get people where they need to be. And right now you can see the crazy Delawares. They're moving over to the right. We've got Confederates on this side. And Frank is here as well. That means this is the 3rd Brigade against the Alabama. Well, no, this is mainly the 14th Louisiana with some elements of Alabama. But they're definitely in danger because these are skirmishers against a whole infantry regiment. We got more coming in. Look at this. Alabama, German Legion. And the 3rd Brigade hit on the flank, taken by surprise. They were busy doing a turkey shoot with the 14th Louisiana, and looks like they're becoming the turkey here. But they've recovered and holding their position, although a little bit spread out. There's a charge attack. You heard it. And getting charged out from two sides. Missed the first attack, but here come the 3rd Brigade. And they're going to easily handle the 8th Alabama here. We got Hogg and the boys coming from across the field. Will they be able to put fire down on these guys in time? See the fire coming in and did not see a lot of Union dropping. 33 minutes left in the match.
They're coming back for a volley.
Yeah, right in front.
Company at the double quick forward march.
Double quick forward, right to left.
Let's get it, boys. Break load.
Here you go.
Come on, boys.
8th Florida coming in on the charge. Hog shot dead.
Charge to the fence, hold the fence, independent fire.
Charge to the fence, independent.
Fritsch in the vanguard. And 3rd Brigade holding their fire to the last minute. Here come the Floridians. We got more guys coming in to support. Oh, look at the ragdoll. 3rd Brigade coming through the fence. Oh, Mr. Hogg and Perkin doing it together. There's Malice. And the Floridians have done it. We've only got a couple left. Paulie West and Maximum.
You guys got fucked up, fall back.
Haha, you heard Longstreet. You guys got fucked up. Better fall back. That's hilarious. All right, so 8th Florida doing it. There's Mr. Hogg himself.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Behind.
Hopping over.
All right, they're getting pushed out from behind. You heard them. And that's Eddie. He's calling this the coalition.
Like 3 of them survived something.
That was just the Hawks in the
Trying to get their flag.
Boy, he's got a lot of men this week. This is looking great. Tell you what, if these 3 units would get together to form one, they'd be a massive unit in the UEC, that's for sure.
Lewis, when you're done reloading.
Doing a great day today. Doing a great day today. Doing a great job today.
When you're done. Oh, no, no, mind.
The flag at the front.
Rows here.
Not the flag.
Fine.
The whole line of them northwest, straight in front.
It is a whole line. It's the skirmishers of the 14th Louisiana. And you see more Confederates coming in. They're going to come in right behind Eddie. Is he going to be able to see it? It's probably Alabama. Up, Hog and Alabama. Wow. Mighty 88 coming out.
Charge speed, forward march.
You hear him? Roll Tide. Here we go. Alabama. Greenberg in the van. Here come the Alabama. Eddie doing a great job getting his men back in time, but they're coming out with a bayonet as well. This is not easy going against a group like this, but they're doing a damn fine job of it. Hog coming up with a pistol, wants a repeat of last week. And here they come, the Mighty 88 on the charge, the coalition running for the hills. Just not a lot of them left. But a great stand by Captain Eddie and the boys trying their best, but they just could not withstand the Mighty 88 along with 18th North Carolina. So when 3/4 of the Confederate Army hits you, you got to run. There's James Ryan once again with the flag. The most famous flagman in all of War of Rights, James Ryan. And the Alabama doing their job, doing it well. And the Confederates have made hay into the left side of the field here. So trying to get from a position of strength. And 18th North Carolina, 56 Virginia on this left flank here. We got more Confederates on down. That was just a scout. All right, and we got Confederates pushing in on the center as well. That's going to be your 8th Florida.
Who died?
They are shooting us from the left too.
Line up from the left.
Yeah.
Company at the double quick forward march.
Double quick forward. Double quick.
Right to left, right to left wheel march. Company hold on the fence.
All right, you see Alabama going in as well in support of the Florida. These teams, man, they're just so good. Here comes Greenberg with more communication. Oh, that's 18 North Carolina. So here comes Silas. He's going to bring his boys up into the hottest spot on the field right here. Going to try to take away that first Union line. And they've done it so far. So the Union coming in, it looks like they're going to defend their right flank. You can see the Confederates still pushing guys out. 14th Louisiana. They're about to have some trouble. It looks like the 5th U.S. is coming for their flag. And here comes Oswald and Stricker. So 2nd Delaware out front, moving toward the Confederate position.
Da wo der Rauch ist. Ah, warte mal. Da kommt-
Zwei
warte-
Ringe,
warte
sauber,
kurz, warte
macht
kurz.
sauber.
Nee, okay, doch, da wo der Rauch
Treff
ist.
nix, links rüber.
Die blaue Fahne.
A lot of Confederates out here. And you can see them lined up in the field. And there we go. Union engaged. 27 minutes left in this match, and the Union engaged.
Oben auf dem Hügel über die Köpfe der anderen Jungs.
Now, of course, that's how it should be.
Sehr schön.
Considering that the Confederates are the attacking army, they do have the early lead. And the 8th Florida in the prone position in the field, having a great time.
NCO's post. NCO's post. Up on our left. They missed us. Company rise up. Rise up.
Right.
I think. Left face into line march. Independent.
Left face into
forward.
line,
Left into line.
independent.
Line to the left, the other way to the left.
Independent fire. Independent fire. Right.
So you can see the Floridians getting into position,
Hello, right in front of us. Hello.
using their commands, doing a great job.
I am Buckham Ball.
And this is your 52nd New York with Captain Frank. Getting hammered. There are 2 Confederate forces here in front of them. 8th Florida and the 8th Alabama, German Legion. And you heard it. Union is now engaged. 26 minutes left in this match. And the Confederates unquestionably in the lead so far in this match. They've pushed all the way in to the point of contention. The clock has stopped. That means we're under a counterattack, and the Union now having to answer the Confederates' counterattack. Captain Eddie and the coalition over here doing his best to put some fire on the Confederate flank. And you can see the Confederates moving to reposition. So Eddie better watch his flank here.
You're going to get focused.
Well, you hear the huzzah. Both sides engaged. And those Confederates going for those hay bales just like I anticipated earlier. But Eddie anticipating their movements. He's going to try to get over here and block them off. But I don't know if he expects them to go as far as they probably will. Nope, they've stopped. I thought they'd go all the way to the fence. Well, it looks like that the Hog saw him coming over, so he's going to back him back out. I think they're out of loads. That's the problem. All right, 18 North Carolina coming up, getting a little bit of action here. And the Union trying to position themselves to hold off this Confederate attack. So the Crazy Delaware is getting into position. We hear the charge command. They want to push him off the point. Here they go. Oswald in the lead. He's a deadly killer with that bayonet. All right, they want to charge him out of the rocks here. Was this 14th Louisiana? 8th Alabama, German Legion here. Getting charged out by the 3rd Brigade. Ooh, stabbed him right in the butt. Man. Oh, insult to injury. The poor. I was about to say the poor guy has to go back and get some stitches in his ass cheek, but then they blew his guts out, so too bad for him. Livington trying to hold alone, but here come the Union. Those Crazy Delawares are going to hit him on the flank. It's the 8th Florida. Hog and the boys didn't see him. Never saw him coming. Those Crazy Delawares coming out of nowhere. And oh boy, the 3rd Brigade hitting them hard. You hear the boys calling for a Union retreat. That might work on a pub server. It ain't going to work here, boys. And you can see the 3rd Brigade. They've done it. Not much left of the 2nd Delaware. But 3rd Brigade able to work together as a single unit and push them off. We're still under the counterattack as of now. Again, I can't see the clock, or the who's controlling the point, but we can kind of tell just by watching. We heard the huzzah. Now they're both engaged. The clock is running again. That is the first counterattack that the Union has been able to repulse. So great job by the Union there. The Confederates are not done, and you can see there's more action out here. Eighth Alabama moving in. James Ryan with a rifle. Somebody else picked up his flag this time. And they want to find the Union. It won't take them long, because they're coming at them. There's your coalition. Captain Eddie being aggressive on this left side. I like it. Calling for the kneel now. This can work. Can keep you out of fire, but also if you do get killed in a kneeling position, you lose more tickets. So he was trying to avoid the volley. Looks like he might have.
Eddie, you should hold behind the second bridge behind us. We are all getting there.
You hear Stricker trying to pull him back. He knows he doesn't want to lose all these men. Eddie wants to fight. Oh, a large volley coming in. And Captain Eddie went down with the first volley. So the boys are going to sit there and get dwindled away because we got Confederate fire coming from this position over here as well. Oh, my God, look at them laying down in rows. The Mighty 88 hitting these boys from two different directions. This is going to be bloody.
We got a fallback guy.
All right, they finally decided to take Toby's instruction, and they're going to fall back. A valiant effort by the coalition, but leaving a lot of Union bodies in their wake. An Alabama German Legion here, holding that spot. And we got Confederates rushing in here. Here comes Hogg and the 8th Florida.
Halt. Start by company, make ready.
That's ready.
Company, take aim.
Aim, left to peak.
Kurva now.
Fire. Reload, boys.
You can see it's just hard to see the Union poking their heads up above the little hills there.
1-0 again.
So more Confederates on the left. 14th Louisiana, they were the ones hitting them on the flank. So it wasn't the Mighty 88 hitting the coalition. It was the Louisiana and the 8th Alabama. 8th Florida under a heavy fire, exposed to the enemy. We do have a fence.
Right face double.
All right, so Hogg's going to get his boys to a more defensible position. Behind his comrades, that's your 18th North Carolina and the 8th Alabama German Legion. And we got Confederates on the move as well. This is Slaughter in the 56th Virginia. They're on the flank. Caught him reloading. And they definitely poked some holes in that line. That's your coalition.
Recover.
They're trying to fuck
Face with me at the double.
So the coalition trying to get into position here. They should outnumber the 56th Virginia. See a couple of them going down, and the Virginia are going to have to get out of here. So Eddie and the boys doing a good job protecting their flank and driving off the Virginia. And you can see the Mighty 88 here.
Yeah.
Hogg splitting off. Going to go over to a new position.
Right for a kick.
I'm going 3, 5. It's like
14
4.
delays on our left, to be fair, actually. Good job with the flag bridge.
All right, and the boys licking their wounds a bit. Union kind of spread out, but they're playing the hills nicely. That's what you got to do in this match. And try to remember the Confederates have to attack you. Here comes Frank. Trying to get some heat down on the Confederates. And you see him moving off now. The volley's coming in. Is that the Florida or is that the 14th? 8th Florida.
Oh, there's a big line on our left. Company, break left, face, double quick forward march.
Break close, right face, double
Break
quick.
goes double quick.
So Hogg heads up. Oh, still lost a couple men, but not as many as he could have.
Company, buffaloes right, march.
Balls right.
Halt, right face, reload.
Right face.
Hold right face.
You can see him getting them down in the little valley there.
Greenberg. They're stacking up on our left flank quite heavily. We'll try and stop them.
So you see Hogg calling that big line out here. And that is your 51st New York, along with the 4th New Jersey. 14th Louisiana at the fence here. Indeed. See Matt and the boys taking up a fence post. Each of them with the max cover they can get behind that fence.
Company, left face.
Left face, prepare the lines on the move.
And Hogg and the boys on the move.
Já tak nesnáším, když mi tohle to dělá.
Fired by company, make ready.
Ready.
What the fuck
Hold
is that
right
line
face,
ahead of
ahead of
us? Take aim.
That's not
the line that's skirmishers.
Skirmishers are
Alright. Fire. Engage the real line. We'll go.
that's the base of our.
I mean, we can flank them from the right, and then just.
You can hear the boys trying to figure out the best course of action. The Confederate attack seems to have stalled quite a bit. They had momentum early, but now the Union have backed up and they're holding a good defensive position. It's really hard to attack this spot with a determined defender using these hills properly. And you guys all know the 3rd Brigade knows how to do that. So do the rest of the units. Here are the skirmishers they were talking about. 4th New Jersey.
That's what I was saying. Alright, boys, ceasefire.
Cease.
Six bayonets.
Six bayonets.
Behind the bushes.
Oh, yep. Alright, boys, shift fire west, northwest.
So a little bit of lull in the action here as the Confederates try to think about an attack. This is the one I was expecting. A heavy volley. He's going to have to go through Eddie to get this spot. And he's got his guys in a great spot, as a matter of fact. So the coalition trying to hold against the 8th Florida here on the left flank of the Union Army.
Yep. Soggy, go right, get assistance.
Be ready,
Check
be ready, be
assistance.
ready.
Take aim.
Ready, ready. Low.
Eddie calling for assistance because he sees the whole damn Confederate Army over here just about. At least that's how it feels. 56th Virginia and the 8th Florida. And the Floridians taking some hits here.
Ready.
Take aim, same target.
Take aim, same target.
There's our boy Spilka.
Oh my god!
Hold.
Yeah, holding his little horn there. Oh my god, look at that brutal volley coming into the Florida.
Take.
We should retreat.
Break load.
So, don't know if that was the coalition or the support that they called over. The 2nd Delaware.
Ich sag doch, die verderben einem.
I'll let you guys take a guess on that one.
Da
Could have been either one. You can see the Confederates going that way. Looking like ants scurrying off an anthill. And Toby will make them pay if they're not organized.
Recover arms. Recover arms.
Oh, they're coming straight for the coalition. And they have left the area. Don't blame them. Now, here's the hard push I was expecting, and it's going to be Greenberg. The stormtroopers of the UEC right here, 8th Alabama German Legion. And they're coming around. Oh, Greenberg getting shot dead. Because the coalition is backed up. Eddie, again, getting his men in a great spot. But they can't hold against the 8th Alabama by themselves. Here come the Delaware. Both sides engaged. 16 minutes left in the match. Delaware trying to hold their left flank with the coalition. Doing their very best. you can see they've drawn a whole lot of the Union Army this way. Can the Confederates make an attack somewhere else and split the army up? See Greenberg back in action. James Ryan's got his flag back. The world can breathe easy again. Okay, and we've got Coalition moving out into the field. Eddie's being aggressive. I like this kind of play. You're going to lose men sometimes. Can they give it back to him?
Pull back. You're not going to stop him, mate. You're going to fucking die.
You heard it. He's not wrong. There are a lot of Confederates out here. And it's not just the Alabama in your face, but you've got these boys over here. 8th Florida.
Yeah, we're all taking losses at this. Take aim.
Mr.
Unit
Hawk,
with a flag.
we have an enemy unit to the northwest coming closer.
Fire.
On your
Okay, yeah, we'll try and support you guys. Yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Flag.
So you heard 18th North Carolina calling for support. They're getting heavily engaged here. That's probably Frank, looking at the numbers. It is 52nd New York. Frank, once again, right out front, shot dead. 8th Florida fulfilling their promise and coming through. And you can hear that's taking losses for the Union. Frank is so important to the Union Army. One death of Frank causes you to lose a whole bunch of tickets. All right, so the Confederate right still hanging on. Oh, man, a huge volley coming in. So the Delaware and the Coalition doing their best to really give hell to this Confederate right. And it's working. The 8th Alabama trying to hang on as best they can. But the Confederates continuing to push the center. And you can see here, Alabama German Legion, Greenberg, coming in, taking out the 52nd New York. They're still charging. Here they come. 4th New Jersey under the blade of the 8th Alabama. Welcome to the UEC. Alabama German Legion has done it. They've cleared the center of the field. This is clearing a path to the point of contention. But we've got a main unit here holding on, and it's the Serpents, 51st New York. The only thing standing between the Union and defeat right now, and they're really getting pummeled by the Confederates. Oh, we got more up here. The 2nd Delaware. Yes, Stricker, Oswald, and the boys. Oh, also taking a heavy, brutal fire. These Confederates are just depleting the Union ranks with single volleys.
What is the enemy gonna do?
Be careful.
Hey,
Hey.
fire!
Right in front of us.
You can see the boys doing their best to hold this position. I can't see the point of contention, so I don't know who's winning it, but here they come. Alabama, German Legion. Greenberg out front with the pistol. There's Livingston. Couldn't even get to Greenberg. Dot Point's trying it. Oh, he got him. But he got killed, and there you go. The clock has stopped. That means the Confederates have done it again. Greenberg's attack happening right there at the perfect moment to take the counterattack, and here come the Floridians as well. And the Confederates flooding into the point of contention. Here come the Union, the Coalition. It's mass chaos on the field. Captain Eddie's still alive. We got more Confederates rushing into the point. '56 Virginia. Captain Eddie finally going down. Fritsch doing it with the pistol. Greenberg here. The Confederates have done it. They've pushed the Union off the point of contention. We've got the American flag laying in the mud here. And now the Confederates have to brace themselves for the Union counterattack. 12:43 left in the match. I cannot see the counterattack clock, but the Confederates have done it for a second time. Have pushed the point of contention, and the Union now having to regroup and attack this line. And you see they've already done it. They've already started on the flank. You see them splitting up. This has got to be Frank and the boys, right? 52nd New York. Frank in the lead. Here they come, marching into battle.
Further company, make ready.
Make ready.
They've got him on the flank. They don't see him.
Hey, Mitte Mann.
right, they're finally seeing him now, turning this way. Oh, you heard the huzzah. Both sides now taking losses. But the Confederates in a pretty good spot here, holding the point of contention away from the Union. So 18th North Carolina, 8th Florida. You got Greenberg and the 8th Alabama trying to take on 2 units because we got more out here. This is going to be the hottest spot, and I imagine Fritsch and Hogg want to flank these guys. So what's left of the 2nd Delaware is back.
So, fiber company,
And got more men flooding in.
Oh.
These are the 51st New York coming in to support the 52nd.
All squad into line.
So the Union, literally an uphill battle, trying to get back to the point of contention. And here they come, the Delaware coming down the fence. We're back near the Mama Farm. I've driven down this road in real life.
So, Company, ja, die sehen wir nicht mehr. Ceasefire. Ihr seht die Fahne, die Shoulder Arms.
Shoulder arms.
Guide right, forward, march.
Guide right, forward.
And the Confederates rushing into the rocks, trying to cover their flank. This is Frank in the 52nd. It's a great position. They got 8th Alabama and the Florida coming in to attack them. This point is the Confederates. They just want to rush out the largest unit, and you can see them doing it. 52nd New York in a lot of danger here, having to back out. But the 8th Florida leaving that field wide open, and the Confederates are losing the point now. They've got Union coming up here. The coalition under Cabinetti, they're right at the point. And you got more Union flooding into this spot, so the Confederates, in their zeal to destroy the 52nd. Hey, Hardy, welcome to the channel. Hardy just subscribed. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it, man. You've been a subscriber for a long time. It really matters. Sorry you had a bad day. Hopefully this will lift your spirits. We've got 12 minutes left. The counterattack is in effect. Second one of the battle for the Confederates. And they've kind of just left the field back open to the Union. This may be planned. I can't tell all the time. As you can see, the mighty 88. Ooh, big numbers. 18th North Carolina with them.
Independent. Ceasefire.
Shoot what you see. Ceasefire.
They're sitting on the right face. Double quick forward march.
Right face, double quick.
And Hogg on the move again.
Hold left face. Far back company. Make ready.
Wants to get on the flank.
Take aim.
See the Union kind of scattered about.
Aim, boys.
Fire.
And the Floridians knocking holes in the Union line. But this counterattack's got to be bleeding away, although I can't see it. Wish they'd get that bug fixed. Oh man, the Union here in the middle just really just getting torn to pieces. But the coalition coming up, doing their best. I like the aggressiveness of Eddie. And you can hear the Union is breaking. This is what the Confederates wanted. Now if they take this point of contention, they'll win the match. And they've already done it twice. Count it. Twice in this match. Of course, I think they're okay, let's back it up a bit. They already have the point of contention, so now that the Union is breaking, it doesn't really help them. If the Union is able to cap the point here, then they can go back and be out of breaking. So this actually hurts the Confederates if they lose this. And here come the 52nd to see that they do just that. 8th Florida under heavy attack. And the Union Army flooding into the Confederate line. You see 18th North Carolina, 56th Virginia coming in. It is mass chaos here. Zoidberg getting stabbed from 2 different directions. There's Polly West trying to do it as well. And we've got A slow cap by the Union. Greenberg's still here.
Sorry, Smith, sorry. Hier, sammeln, direkt auf den Boden.
Links sind noch eine ganze Masse.
Oh my god, I'm killing so
Hab ihn.
Greenberg doing it with a pistol. You better not stand in front of this man with a pistol. These officers, these are all duelists. Oh, no! Oh, and a face full of dirt. So here you go. Union standing by their flag, laying in the dirt.
Oh, that's a rep.
Fucking pick up that flag.
They got one of them. See, it's still not quite over yet.
Yeah.
Utley's here. Silver Smurfing here. 51st came in and cleaned it up, so they're good to go, and they got their flag. And what will they do? Union is breaking currently. The Confederates need to keep people on this spot. They don't want to lose their counterattack and let the Union go back to taking losses, but it looks like that's exactly what's about to happen. So a great comeback by the Union so far. You see the 51st, 52nd flooding in. 2nd Delaware's here. The whole Union Army converging at the point of contention. And look, we've still got 12 and a half minutes left in this match, so this is certainly not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Lauf. Die schießen uns gleich in den Arsch. Lauf. Charge Speed, kommt, lauf schon runter.
It's just a shame we lost our flag.
Hawk, towards the hill. The hill is our strong point. When we can hold that.
Hawk wieder ran.
You hear Greenberg. All right, they've done it. They've got them back to taking losses. Greenberg and Hogg trying to get a plan to go for the hill, and we'll see if they can do it. They had the Union breaking. Now they're going to have to shoot them back down to get them back to breaking before they can take that point of contention. It's all timing on this, and it's just so hard to get it right. But the Union have been on their heels for most of the day. And guys, look, if you haven't bought this game, if you're on the fence, what are you waiting for? If you're looking for immersion, if you're looking for historical, if you're looking for a Civil War battle, there is no better game, in my opinion, than War of Rights.
We can try back a couple times because rebels are going to shoot us. They have an angle on us.
Yeah, we're gonna pull back again. Coalition, pull back more.
You heard him calling it the coalition. I like that.
On here, coalition, on here, on this line
Right
here.
here. That's good. That's good. We can hit the rebels at close.
So the Union can try to hold their position as much as they can. They've seen this attack twice now, but it's been successful both times. And if the Confederates can get their timing right, they can win this match. And you can see the Confederates starting to mass on the Union left. Here they come. And you've got in the vanguard, Major Greenberg, Alabama German Legion. They're bringing Hogg with them.
Charge bayonet.
And Hogg is now swung to the left. They're going to take on this Union force, and it's a large one. You can see the Union moving to reinforce. Hogg trying to catch him on the move. Florida under a heavy volley. But the Alabama German Legion on support to the right. And they're moving in with the bayonet. Here they come. We'll go with them. Alabama German Legion.
Please kill me!
Sorry.
Private Stoner doing it with the bayonet. Oh, getting shot. right in front of the camera. The Union trying to hang on, pushing into the 8th Florida. Can they hold against the Serpents? No, it's the coalition, 5th U.S., 2nd U.S., as well as the Irish. And they're doing it. And you see the Union is breaking. This is a crucial point of the battle. If the Confederates can take the point now, they will win the match. But you see a lot of Union still here on the field. 2nd Delaware, 52nd New York, the 3rd Brigade. They did not commit, and therefore they were not wiped out. And you can see both sides are now breaking. The Confederates doing everything that they can to take this point of contention and take it now, but they used most of their forces to push them off. And here come the 3rd Brigade. What a brilliant defense, letting the rest of the most of the rest of the units to hold off the attack. And now the 3rd Brigade coming in to wipe the field clean of Confederates. A great push there, and a great defensive move by the 3rd Brigade.
Yeah, we're gonna have some issues because we're gonna be.
We are the very right flank.
Did you say the furry right flank?
Very. He did. He said furry. I said furries because I've got a nose.
Halsey is a furry confirmed.
Why do we have so many?
All right, well, the Union in position to win this match with 8 minutes left to go. But no excuses left for the Confederates. They've got them breaking now. All they got to do is take that spot and take it back once and for all. And you can see what's left of the Confederate Army. And Slaughter and the boys want to keep on fighting. Brown taking his men out. See the boys taking some shots there. Looked like most of the guys weren't loaded yet. And we're waiting for the rest of the Confederate Army to get here. They're on the way. We'll see what they can do. Another exciting match. 7 minutes left in the match. They're both tied up, both breaking. If the Confederates take the point of contention now, they will win the match. But they're going to have to get through the whole damn Union Army to do it. And the 3rd Brigade and the coalition not having it so far today. They've been pushed back, but they've been able to take their ground. 51st New York here as well. The Serpents abandoning the gun and the guys taking up muskets.
Let's see here.
Come to Job 6, want to check over here on the right.
They came, cut the grass, cut the grass.
Okay,
Deal to reload.
Here I'm telling them to cut the grass means shoot low. And here they come. Greenberg back on the field. So no real reason to keep whittling them down here. They need to take the point, but they also don't want to get into a final push themselves. But I tell you, exchanging fire with these guys, you'll get there quick. Here's Hogg, 8th Florida. Already getting mangled here in the front of this line. See the guys moving. Getting a flank on Hogg in the 8th Florida. Here they go. Oh, you see Hogg taking one out with a pistol. Massive volley. See, he's holding that center, trying to force the Union to come down, trying to get the Greenberg to come up. And there he is, Greenberg moving the 8th Alabama into position. There's a lot of Union here. They're going to need the whole Confederate force. And I just don't know if they have it with them. Greenberg stopping right in front of the guns of the Union, getting cut to pieces. Man, what an impossible task to attack this Union unit here. 18th North Carolina up, but the 52nd coming in with the bayonet. And here come the rest of the Union Army. The coalition under Eddy. Charging in, and here come the 51st. It's a full Union assault. A key attack at a key moment. Here come more Confederates. Spilka's with him. I don't know how much damage he can do with a horn. Hit him over the head with that horn. He decided he wanted to live another day, so he's going to get the hell out of there. And the Union, they've done it. And I'd say the Confederates are in a bad spot. 4 minutes left. There's still plenty of time, but they need to come in as one large force if they're going to have any chance against this Union, because they're fighting as one army now. So a great defense put on by the Union. 3rd Brigade really showing their muscle. Look at all the bodies. Yeah, the blood-soaked field can tell the tale.
No, mach ruhig. Okay.
And Livingston and the guys
This is fine.
doing their best.
Yes, they will definitely find charges that will get us down to breaking for sure. But we just need to keep holding us at breaking for as long as possible though.
So when they attack, we run away.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking cool though.
We're still gonna have to hold unfortunately, but they're gonna try and go straight for us.
Nail Jefferson Davis balls to my door.
Carry your door.
Alright, squad Neil.
Neil.
Yep.
You boys stay with me. Just get your heads down.
We can't lose another single ticket.
There'll be a whole Union army here once the Confederates arrive, and the Confederates want to get them into a last stand situation so they can stop the Union reinforcements. Here they come again. We'll go with the Confederate attack.
Negativ. Nicht alle. Über Genitiv und Dativ lässt sich streiten, also Negativ ist auch ausgestrichen. Die nicht nachgeladen haben, schmeißen es rein mit der Danke. Gleich far right. Company, far right. Am Feld stehen.
We're with the 8th Alabama.
Und nachladen, dann stehen, erst stehen, wir stehen so bedeckt, dass ich nichts sehen kann. Nachladen, Bajonette rauf, BO da, BO nach vorne. Quick turn forward, march. Hold, direkt voraus, Nord, Nordost, make ready. Ready. Ready, boys. Fiber company. Ready. Fiber by company. Reload.
Reload.
All right, they're trying to spread them out again. And Hogg putting his guys in the stones this time. Getting them a little more cover. They can get those Union to the final push, but there's only 53 seconds left in the match. They're going to have to push and push now if they want a chance to win. Of course, I can't see the clock, so I don't know if they're gaining the point right now. 42 seconds. And the Union's not waiting. They must be capping because here comes the 52nd. They're coming after the Floridians. Fourth Jersey's with them. Oh, Flagman going down. And just getting flooded in by the 52nd New York. Frank and the boys coming in and punishing the 8th Florida, along with the 4th New Jersey, for being in the rocks. But the Alabama's right here with them. Now the Alabama has lost the other side of the mighty 88, and here come the 52nd on them. They want seconds. Wow, this Union Army really looks aggressive. You can see 14th coming in to reinforce, but here come the Delaware, 3rd Brigade on the attack. Here come the coalition as well. We're at 0. It's anybody's game. We're in overtime. Captain Eddie and the boys on the field. The Union look like they're going to do it. The whole Union Army flooding into the point of contention, and the Confederates Not able to do it. It's over. A Union victory. Congratulations to the 3rd Brigade, the Coalition, and everyone else on the Union team. What a great defensive stand.
Seeing a possible advantage, Colonel Cook had his men rise up from behind the fence line they had been sheltering at, and advanced into the open towards the Muma farm with the expectation that the other regiments positioned in the West Woods would push with them. Instead, the 2 regiments went forward alone to face the entire Union 6th Corps. However, they managed to surprise and capture a large number of Yankees in their wild onrush as the other Union regiments fell back past the orchard behind the smoldering Muma farmhouse. This meant the Union regiments near the sunken lane were then in danger of being flanked from behind. Yet as these events occurred, more fighting also occurred farther south, as General Burnside attempted to consolidate his position on the other side of the Antietam Creek. The 9th Corps were forced to clamber up the steep hillside that had been pockmarked with various foxholes and fighting pits before reaching the summit, where the Otto and Sherrick farms stood. There, the Federals skirmished with the patchwork of small rebel regiments that attempted to hold back this latest threat, one that could possibly cut the entire army off from their only avenue of escape.
All right, well, if you like that, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Till next time, my name is Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.